Give me your scooter now.
No.
Give me your scooter now. Give me a ride.
No.
Yes, you're gonna take me for a ride.
Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan.
I'm gonna rob you.
Biro man na ito o hindi, sino naman Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin?
So remember that dude who used to scream, "It's just a prank, bro," while terrorizing strangers in public? Yeah. Vitaly, the YouTube prankster turned gym rat chaos gremlin. Now, international embarrassment isn't screaming much anymore because right now Vitaly is rotting in a Philippine jail. And no, that's not the title of his next prank video, that's real life. And judging by the latest update we just received, the way things are going, he might not survive it physically, mentally, or reputationally because this isn't some weekend behind bars for content. This is full-blown legal hell. No bail, no trial dates, no country willing to claim him. And the internet, they're showing zero sympathy. So how exactly did Vitaly go from pranking for clicks to praying he doesn't get more than 20 years behind bars? Well, for those of you who might not know, it all started like most of Vitaly's mistakes with the live stream. In early April 2025, he landed in the Philippines, turned on the camera, and decided to film the worst possible tourism campaign the country's ever seen. He harassed locals, mocked people for wearing masks,
Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck.
even fake robbed a woman on camera.
I'm gonna rob you.
And all of it was streamed to his audience in real time. Kind of like a human rights violation, brought to you by Kick. Naturally, the clips went viral, but not the kind of viral he was hoping for. No one was laughing. It was more like, hey, you let this lunatic into the country. So by April 3rd, authorities tracked him down and arrested him. The Bureau of Immigration labeled him an undesirable foreign national, which is basically a diplomatic way of saying, get this clown out of you. But instead of deporting him, they locked him up. Now, this ain't your average influencer apology tour. This is the Philippine justice system, and they're not playing. Vitaly is currently stuck in a detention center in Big Union. And if you think this is some cushy influencer-friendly jail with TikTok breaks and gym time, think again. This is no outside food, no protein shakes, no bail, no trial dates. Kind of jail authority have confirmed it could take 2 to 3 years just to get a trial. That's years of waiting. Not even a sentence yet, just stewing in legal limbo. Meanwhile, the charges are stacking up like his steroids at home. So let's talk about what Will is actually facing. So far, he's been charged with 3 counts of unjust fixation, 2 counts of theft, 1 count of attempted theft, violations under the anti-voyeurism law, cybercrime offenses for live streaming his stunts and attempting to snatch a security guard's firearm. So that's not a prank list. Those are some serious charges. So he didn't just cross a line, he pole vaulted over it with a live stream. And the evidence? Yeah, it's literally all on video posted by him on his own stream. So you can't even say that wasn't me when there's 4K footage of him yelling at strangers and yanking at someone's purse. Now, in situations like this, you would expect your home country to at least pretend to care but not invite allies. Russia basically looked at him and said, he's your problem now. The Russian ambassador to the Philippines, Publix, stated Russian citizens must obey local laws and made it clear they had no interest in helping. No embassy lawyers, no diplomatic pressure, not even a strongly worded letter. And to make things worse for Vitaly, the Russian media even called him an embarrassment. So if he was hoping for a ride home in Putin's private jets, yeah, that ticket's been cancelled. But what about his American citizenship? Well, the US has been about as responsive as a ghost, a Tinder match. No public statements, no intervention. Not even a lukewarm way of monitoring the situation. And honestly, can you blame them? Vitaly flew to another country, broke the law on camera, and acted like an international menace. This isn't a case of wrongful imprisonment. It's a case of what did you think was going to happen. There's no diplomatic angle here, just consequences. I mean, this case got so messy. Even the president of the Philippines got involved. President Bongbong Marcos publicly dragged Vitaly, calling him crazy and saying he was out of his mind. He even asked reporters, "Can I curse at him?"
Yes. Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan.
I'm gonna rob you.
Biro man na ito o hindi, sino naman Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin? Nakakalungkot dahil ito isang naging bahagi na ng social media na nagkakaroon ng mga vlogger na nanggugulo lang, nang aasar lang, nang buwisit lang, nang pabastos lang para makakuha ng mga viewers. Huwag tayong sasama dyan sa ganyang klaseng ugali. Hindi naman ganyan ang ugaling Pilipino. Asahan ninyo yung mga gumagawa ng ganyan na hindi natin pababayaan na patuloy nilang ginagawa.
Tapos na po ang mga dayuhan, nakali na lang, kaya na lang napastangin ang mga Pilipino. Ito'y ehemplo na seryoso tayo na sa sariling bayan natin. Hindi tayo magpapabasa sa kanila.
Likas na mababait ang mga Pilipino. Magalang, makapumbaba, napakahaba ng pasensya. Kaya nakakalungkot na makitang naaabusong ganito nating katangian. Natural sa atin na matawanan lamang at hindi na palakihin ang mga ganitong klaseng pambabastos. Pero hindi nanghuhulugan na palalampasin ito ng ating
Which honestly say Justice Secretary Romulo doubled down stating we will not deport him. He will be held accountable. Yeah, so that's basically a legal mic drop. In other words, they're not just locking him up. They're making an example out of him. And Vitaly handed them the opportunity on a silver platter. So what's life like now for Vitaly? Well, first off, no fans in Jollibee. Some of his remaining supporters actually tried to deliver food to his cell.
So a lot of people have been talking about potentially delivering food to Vitaly, saying that they're going to bring him food, they're going to hook him up. That is absolutely not happening. I can confirm that Vitaly is not getting food runs from supporters.
Well, this is an Uber Eats detention edition, so he is stuck eating whatever the jail gives him. And according to reports, it's not sitting well, but
He is having severe or intense health issues, which we're going to follow up on, but they're not going to release him for that. They're taking care of that in the hospital.
sources say he's dealing with arrhythmias and potential withdrawals, most likely from steroid or recreational drugs.
Vitaly is having a really bad time in prison. I can now tell you that he is having reactions. He is having arrhythmias. People are speculating in the prison this may be due to withdrawal, whether that's from drugs or steroids or whatever else.
It's not exactly surprising. This is the same guy who once attacked a jogger and spiraled for years on social media. So being thrown into a bare manila cell with no distractions probably wasn't part of his self-care plan. The worst part? Vitaly's currently stuck in pre-trial detention. No bail, no trial date, no clear path forward. If convicted on all counts, he could be facing over 20 years behind bars, and that's not even counting any extra charges. If they decide to throw the book at him for live streaming alone, even if by some miracle he's innocent, which seems unlikely, things could still get worse. Frankly, he should be deported and banned from ever coming back. But until that happens, he's trapped. Full stop. His channels, dead. His cameraman, a fugitive. His home countries, they've washed their hands of him, and his fans either moved on or turned on him completely. Speaking of his cameraman, let's not pretend Vitaly was acting alone. His partner behind the camera, a Filipino named Christopher, aka Sly Kane, helped film the entire disaster. Once things started heating up legally, Christopher vanished, literally dipped to Taiwan, and kept streaming like nothing happened. Then he dyed his hair, accidentally revealed his location, and basically flipped off law enforcement on a live stream. Authorities have since filed charges against him too, including violations of cybercrime and anti-voyeurism laws. But good luck catching someone who thinks hiding in plain sight counts as stealth. So yeah, his team is crumbling. And you'd think maybe some loyal fans would rally for him. Start a hashtag campaign, launch a number sign free Vitaly movement, but Nope. The internet has completely turned on him. People are outraged, other creators are roasting him. Even longtime followers are finally realizing that being edgy doesn't make you immune to consequences. Now, Vitaly is basically the poster boy for what not to do as a content creator. Honestly, it's been a long time coming. Just before his arrest, Vitaly tried some last minute damage control. He dropped a PR video showing himself praying, handing out school supplies, acting like none of the chaos had happened. But neither the internet nor Filipino reporters bought it, and the legal system definitely didn't. You can't break the law on Monday, donate crayons on Tuesday, and expect a clean slate. In the end, Vitaly believed his fame made him untouchable, that his audience would shield him, that the world was his playground and the rules didn't apply. But the Philippines had other ideas. Now he's locked up, abandoned, and forgotten, all because he couldn't draw the line between real life and online clout. The only thing viral about him now is his mugshot. Let me know what you think in the comments.